Good Morning Britain viewers are used to waking up to headlines, weather updates, and lively conversations at the breakfast table of British television. But recently, something a little more personal captured the attention of audiences across the UK. Ben Shephard, the familiar and friendly face who has greeted viewers for years with his warm smile and quick wit, shared a heartfelt message that quickly sparked a wave of support and admiration from fans. For many people, Ben Shephard isn't just a television presenter. He's the reassuring voice in the morning, the one who helps people start their day with a sense of calm, humor, and curiosity about the world. Over the years, viewers have grown used to his cheerful presence, his easy chemistry with co-hosts, and the gentle humor he brings to even the most serious discussions. That's why when Ben spoke from the heart recently, people across the country paid close attention. The moment began like many others on a typical morning broadcast. The studio lights were bright, the conversation was flowing, and Ben was sharing the screen with his colleagues as they moved through the day's stories. But as the conversation turned slightly more personal, viewers noticed a shift in tone. Ben's voice softened just a little, and the smile that audiences know so well became something more reflective. He began speaking openly about the journey of balancing life in front of the camera with life away from it. For someone who has spent decades in television, Ben has always managed to keep a certain level of privacy. Yet at the same time, he has never been afraid to let viewers see the real person behind the polished presenter. That authenticity is exactly why so many people feel connected to him. During this heartfelt moment, Ben spoke about how grateful he feels for the support he has received throughout his career. From early mornings in the studio to long days filming special segments, he reflected on how fortunate he has been to do work that genuinely brings him joy. And of course, he didn't miss the opportunity to add a bit of humor. Ben joked that about the famously early alarm clocks that come with breakfast television. According to him, the only thing louder than the morning alarm might be the kettle boiling for that first cup of tea. Viewers who have followed his career for years could instantly relate. After all, anyone who has ever struggled to wake up before sunrise knows exactly how important that first cup of tea or coffee can be. The light-hearted moment brought laughter to the studio and smiles to viewers at home. But beneath the humor was something deeper, a sincere appreciation for the people who have supported him along the way. Ben shared how meaningful it has been to hear from viewers who watch the program every morning. Some people tune in while getting ready for work. Others watch while helping their children prepare for school. And some simply enjoy the comfort of familiar voices and friendly conversations at the start of the day. For Ben, knowing that his work has become part of people's daily routines is something he doesn't take lightly. He spoke warmly about the messages he receives from viewers who say that seeing the presenters chatting, laughing, and discussing the news makes them feel like they're sitting at the breakfast table with friends. That idea, that television can feel like companionship, has always been one of the most special things about morning broadcasting. Ben also reflected on how much he values the relationships he has built with colleagues over the years. Anyone who has watched him interact with his co-hosts knows that the laughter and friendly teasing often feel completely natural. Those moments of humor, the playful banter, and the occasional spontaneous joke are what make live television so exciting, and Ben seems to enjoy every second of it. He joked that sometimes the most memorable moments are the ones no one plans. A misplaced script, a funny slip of the tongue, or a surprise comment from a co-host can turn an ordinary segment into a moment viewers remember for years. It's those little bursts of spontaneity that keep the show feeling fresh. As Ben continued speaking, the tone remained warm and thoughtful. He talked about how important it is to appreciate the small moments in life, the simple joys that can easily be overlooked in the rush of everyday schedules. Whether it's sharing breakfast with family, laughing with friends, or taking a quiet moment to enjoy a beautiful morning, those are the experiences that truly matter. In many ways, his message felt like a gentle reminder to slow down and appreciate the people around us. Viewers listening at home could sense the sincerity behind his words. Almost immediately, social media began filling with supportive comments from fans. People from all over the UK shared messages thanking Ben for his honesty and kindness. Some viewers said they had watched him for years and felt like they had grown up alongside his career. Others said his cheerful presence had helped brighten many difficult mornings. There were even a few playful comments from fans, joking that Ben should start giving motivational speeches along with the weather forecast. One viewer wrote that Ben's positive energy always seems to lift the mood of the entire studio. Another commented that his sense of humor is exactly what morning television needs. Of course, plenty of fans also mentioned the chemistry he shares with his fellow presenters. Television is often about teamwork, and Ben has always appeared to thrive in that collaborative environment. The laughter, the shared glances when something unexpected happens, and the genuine friendships between colleagues are part of what makes viewers feel so comfortable watching.
Ben has built a reputation not only as a skilled broadcaster, but also as someone who genuinely enjoys connecting with people. Whether he's interviewing a celebrity, discussing current events, or participating in a lighthearted studio challenge, he approaches each moment with enthusiasm. That enthusiasm is contagious. It's one of the reasons audiences have continued tuning in year after year. As the conversation in the studio moved forward, the atmosphere felt slightly different, lighter, warmer, and perhaps a little more emotional than usual, but in the best possible way. Ben's openness had reminded everyone watching that behind every television presenter is a real person with experiences, memories, and gratitude for the journey that brought them there. And sometimes the most powerful television moments are the simplest ones. No dramatic music, no elaborate graphics, just a sincere message shared between a presenter and the audience who has supported him for so long. Moments like these are rare, but when they happen, they resonate deeply. For viewers across the UK, Ben Shephard's heartfelt words served as a reminder of why he has become such a beloved figure on British television. His charm, humor, and genuine warmth have made him a familiar and trusted voice in millions of homes. And judging by the flood of supportive messages that followed, it's clear that audiences appreciate him just as much as he appreciates them. As the broadcast continued and the show moved on to the next story, one thing was certain: the moment had left a lasting impression. Sometimes all it takes is a few honest words to remind people why they enjoy tuning in each morning. And if the reaction from viewers is anything to go by, Ben Shephard's heartfelt message did exactly that. If you enjoyed hearing about this touching moment and the reaction it sparked across the country, be sure to stay connected for more stories about the personalities who bring television to life every day. And of course, feel free to share your thoughts as well. Many viewers have their own favorite Ben Shephard moments, from funny on-air jokes to memorable interviews. After all, television isn't just about the headlines. It's about the people who make those moments feel real, warm, and unforgettable.